Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm delighted to be here this morning to kickstart this important debate for our city, Birmingham. But first of all, I'd like to thank Millennium Point for hosting the debate here today, and also Microsoft for their involvement, as well as supporting the lunch and ensuring that we all stay adequately refreshed. I'd also like to acknowledge the involvement of the Birmingham Smart City Commission and the Birmingham Commission on Youth Unemployment, who've joined forces to take a joined up look at how we address some pertinent issues for this city. Now, my vision as the leader of the City Council, a vision I set back in June of last year, is to lay the foundations for a prosperous city and to build an inclusive city where everyone can play their part. Our young people are at the heart of that vision, and my priority, despite the serious financial constraints placed upon us, is to ensure that we maintain a focus on creating an environment that supports jobs and enterprise, particularly for Birmingham's young people. This city's future prosperity depends on its young people. They are the engine for economic growth, and we need to ensure that the future becomes bright for them. The world around us is, however, changing. We're living in an increasingly digital world, a digital world of smartphones, apps, and big data. But this is the world that our young people inhabit. It's impacting on every facet of life, none less so than the jobs landscape, and the pace of change is, I believe, quickening. We're seeing the integration of digital technologies across all sectors. For example, in the health sector, one of North America's fastest growing exciting serious game companies, Iogo, recently established their European HQ in Birmingham, working on a number of programs used in the diagnosis of Alzheimer's and the treatment of diabetes in children. The digital economy has become a major driver of growth, and as a region we are already capitalising on the opportunities this brings, working with SMEs and entrepreneurs here in the city. We're also close to a start on a new 35 million digital plaza at Birmingham Science Park Avenue, which will support the growth of digital and high-tech companies and help attract, I hope, further inward investment. This will build on our established strong leadership in a fast-growing digital sector, supported with exceptional technological infrastructure and connectivity. Innovative breakthroughs like Skilll and Birmingham Science Park's collaboration to pioneer its science park without walls allows collaboration between startups, established businesses, leading innovators, academics and investors. By 2026, the city will have invested in regeneration plans that include the 600 million New Street Gateway, the 25 million Digital Media Academy and the 188 million new Library of Birmingham, set to be the hub of the region's knowledge economy. Now, private sector relationships and substantial investment are being led by global technology giants such as Microsoft, BT and IBM, bringing with it the opportunity to create jobs in the IT sector. ASOS, the online fashion retailer, has recently located in the city to take advantage of one of the UK's largest digital sector pools and specialism in e-commerce. One of our enterprise and community organisations has established Hub Launchpad, a 3 million innovative accelerator programme that is supporting the development of early stage social ventures in local communities through the investment in talent, digital skills and technological innovation. This will create a demographic dividend for the greater Birmingham area and strengthen local companies that lie within the city. Skills and enterprise is one of the key priorities identified by the Birmingham Smart Commission, to look at how we're using technology to enable businesses, citizens and indeed communities in Birmingham to create and exploit opportunity for themselves. All of this is establishing Birmingham as a global innovation testbed that will attract the investment to create jobs and support the growth and success of our vibrant businesses and entrepreneurs. Now, with this investment comes the need for a ready supply of talent and skilled people across all sectors of our economy. However, we have a growing gap between the skills that many new jobs require and the number of people who have those skills. The gap is wider for jobs that require mathematical, ICT and technical skills. We need to increase the supply, the overall supply, of digitally skilled professionals to better match supply and demand of those digital skills. We need to make sure that we connect many more disadvantaged young people into the worlds of computing, science and technology, so that those with an aptitude for coding and programming are linked into the new routes of education and employment. As a result, we need to rethink our systems and training that support young people from education to employment, to ensure that they are fit for purpose for a digital age and in preparation for the jobs for the future that we don't yet know about. We need to look across all sectors and to unearth the opportunities that exist to export digital into, for example, construction, manufacturing and professional services. Digital and IT will help grow, or will help growth across all sectors, thus creating employment. This is part of the digital revolution. Digital competence and digital skills are core to our economic growth, young people's employability and indeed inclusion in society. The other side of this is that Birmingham has one of the most severe youth employment problems in the country, with 20% unemployment. Despite this high youth unemployment, surveys of employers indicate skill shortages are causing jobs to go unfilled, as well as jobs being filled by commuters from outside the city. This is why last year I established the Birmingham Commission on Youth Unemployment, to look at how organisations in Birmingham could work together to effectively tackle this difficult problem, and to look at how young people gain greater exposure to the world of work while still at school or college. We're putting employability and work at the heart of the curriculum by introducing what we've called the Birmingham Baccalaureate, building on some of the excellent good practice I've seen in some of the Birmingham schools, such as Smallheath School, who are represented here today. This new Birmingham Baccalaureate recognises that Birmingham has the fastest growing young population in Europe. The Baccalaureate will be an overarching framework which will enable young people to evidence the skills and experience that sit alongside their academic qualifications and are essential to their being ready for work. The Birmingham Enterprise, Skills for Birmingham, has been appointed as the delivery partner to work with the City Council to develop the Baccalaureate. The Skills for Birmingham model is based on evidence from intensive employer research with an approach to embedding employability within the curriculum. This will include completing an employer-sponsored project that may provide a basis for the proposed Enterprise Award, where young people could potentially be rewarded for their solutions to business challenges. The City Council's Business Charter for Social Responsibility, just launched, is inviting companies working and contracting with the Council to make even stronger contributions to the City through local employment opportunities, such as apprenticeships and training. This is not something the City Council can do by itself. It needs the efforts, collaboration, partnership and investment working through others to give Birmingham people, young and old, the skills to take them into employment. Birmingham has become the home to Young Rewired State, the UK's festival of code that finds and fosters the young children and teenagers who are driven to teaching themselves how to code and how to program the world around them, ultimately solving real-world challenges. We're working with partners and schools to extend the reach of these opportunities into the heart of our communities, outside of the classroom walls. But alone, this is not enough. We need to up our game if the city is going to compete in a global economy in terms of investment in education, skills, research and jobs. We need everyone to get behind the measures I've spoken of, to take a collaborative and joined-up approach, to do their bit, to put Birmingham young people into jobs and to give them the digital skills as well as the transferable skills such as critical thinking, multitasking and teamwork necessary to take them into employment. The opportunity to bring together industry, universities and the City Council through the Council's assets, Birmingham Science Park, Millennium Point and the library, is being explored through the creation of the Smart City Alliance to maximise the use of our assets and grow our digital infrastructure and innovation base. A smart city agenda needs to encompass all aspects of the city's life, to engage with all communities in an inclusive manner. It's not just about computers and fibre connectivity, it's about what use they're put to. Driving creativity and innovation will drive economic development, linking communities across the city, for instance in providing smart ways of accessing locally grown products. This will create a truly smart and connected city. And tomorrow I shall be launching a call to arms that will fast-track employment opportunities for young people. 1,000 apprenticeships in 100 days. I want employers in Birmingham that are here today to look at how they can pledge their support and commitment. Already Microsoft and Cisco have started the ball rolling on how they can support enterprise and increase apprenticeship opportunities for Birmingham people. I want to build on Birmingham's heritage as a city of creativity, innovation and culture, to make Birmingham a powerful engine of employment, entrepreneurship and high-value innovation, recognised as the enterprise capital of the UK. Together, I believe we can make this happen. I look forward to the rest of the day and the conclusions of today's sessions. Thank you very much.